jokers. Another one of my favorite topics of conversation has arisen due to this. I was looking through the Art Voice and they had this article called Brooklyn and Buffalo and Hall Walls. And it's all about Brooklyn artists exhibiting in Buffalo. And then they put it in the Gusto here too. All about Brooklyn and Buffalo. What about Buffalo and Buffalo? I've just about had it with Buffalo consistently kowtowing and genuflecting and bowing to New York City, which we see so expertly illustrated here on my lucky calendar. And there's the Statue of Liberty Bank, now North Star, now the Fleet Enema Bank, your financial home. Well, I'm sick of seeing people from Buffalo kowtowing to New York City. I'm sick of Buffalo being a colony of New York City, especially culturally. Anyone who comes from New York City and shows their stuff in Buffalo, whether it be some pretentious pseudo-noise artist who used to work at one time with Thurston Moore or Lee Ronaldo, who I'm sick of seeing their name every week in all those aforementioned publications. I don't care about Thurston Moore. What about people from Buffalo? Seems like a lot of the art community around here worships people from New York City. And many of them that are here now are from New York City originally. And they laugh at the people from Buffalo like they're a bunch of bumpkins with no talent, abilities, or vision. And Buffalo perpetuates it by kissing New York City's festering, stinky posterior. It's just like this news story you keep seeing lots of coverage about the garbage barge from New York City, rotting and festering here in Buffalo. Under the best of circumstances, it will be another 4 weeks before more than 300 shipping containers full of garbage from the New York City area are moved from a Buffalo railroad yard. That's what Buffalo is. It's a dumping ground for New York City's garbage, whether it be garbage art or garbage in the literal sense, stinking up Buffalo, not giving people from Buffalo a chance to succeed. People from Buffalo should not have to move to another place like New York City, like in this awful illustration, Johnny from the Goo Goo Dolls, or Annie DeFranco, who moved to New York City for a while so they would get known. You shouldn't have to leave your hometown. Buffalo is more of a Midwest industrial Rust Belt city, like Detroit, or Chicago, or Cleveland. And we should be looking west, not east. Oh, the camera picks it up the wrong way. Not east, west. Because we have more in common with the Rust Belt and the Midwest. We are a Midwestern city. We are not anything having to do with New York City except for taking their garbage as written in the paper here. I'm sick of taking New York City's garbage. What about exposing the talent from around here? Buffalo needs to have its own identity and develop its own identity without trying to imitate New York City or kiss its big dirty posterior. The days of New York City as being the cultural epicenter of the world are over. All the new, vibrant, interesting, creative ideas in America are coming from the Midwest. Such as wonderful rappers like Eminem, or the ever-popular Mastermind, protege of Esham. You shouldn't have to leave your home city to get famous. Bob Seger didn't have to leave Detroit. The Nuge didn't have to leave Detroit. Why should Buffalo musicians have to leave and go to New York City? Make their fake, phony pilgrimage to the Mecca of New York City. Worshipping Mecca as the followers of Islam worship Mecca. Only in Buffalo, our Mecca is New York City, and that's wrong. Why? Why don't you promote your own artists? Why don't you develop an identity of your own? No one should have to leave here to get somewhere. Enough of New York City imperialism.